when we are thinking about our dreams and thinking about our goals, we always hope that they succeed, you know. But even to this day, you know, 5 years into a professional recording career, it still can be, you know, overwhelming. You know, it still can take. I'm still taken aback by it sometimes. I'm very grateful to be able to do what I do, you know, and to be here, you know, in Europe, carrying this music and carrying this message. It's a tremendous blessing, you know, tremendous blessing. Yeah.
Fabulous. Is this your first time to Europe in general, or?
We've performed at the London Jazz Cafe a couple of times, but as far as the rest of the European region, this is my first time. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I really admire you. They told me that you just decided, okay, this is it. I need to pick up and go, which by listening to you and watching you now, it wasn't just by chance that you decided to take this music and your message on its journey. So I'm getting personal, but what actually spoke to you to say, okay, it's time for me to go, to leave the States right now?
We've, you know, I've been trying to spread this music for quite a while, and deciding to do a European tour was a decision that was made both from a personal and a business aspect. Spreading the base, not putting myself in a position where I have to rely on, you know, one particular audience, seeing what else is out here, and also because I look at my work as a ministry. You know, this message needs to, you know, I carry a message of love, of hope, and of faith, and I need to try to reach as many people as I possibly can with it. You know, there's a little hesitation about coming into a different culture and expressing, you know, ideas of faith and ideas of inspiration, because everybody doesn't hold the same ideas as I do. But, you know, we go where we are sent, you know, and you got to talk about it anyway, you know, and you talk about it anyway, you know, and that's what it is. You know, it's not always easy. It's not always comfortable, you know, but I'm down for it. You know, I'm down for it, and there's nothing else that I would rather be doing right now.
Amsterdam, y'all ready to have a good time? Let me hear you say yeah. Without further ado, I bring to you my man, Universal Motown recording artist. Give it up, kid.
How you feel? You ready to have a good time tonight, Amsterdam? 2, 3, 4.
the vision came that this is what I needed to do. Being a performer myself, I was thinking, okay, the singing, that's what I need to do. And he said, no, there's something more that you have to do. And so in putting this together, I always wanted to feature up-and-coming artists or artists that were established but had a message. And when I heard your music, because I went to the States this year, and my sister, when we walked in the door, that's the first thing that she gave us was your CD. And when I listened to it, it inspired me so much because I want to possibly bring out the same type of music, you know, where you talk about love and intimacy, but you talk about God, because intimacy is in the Bible as well, and people don't touch it. I mean, Solomon is the most beautiful poetry, and when it comes to love and affection, and so you're brave. In the sector that you're in, you're brave to bring about this music, but then say, hello, God is behind it. Do you find any obstacles in the States? Because I read that someone said it was too religious.
Right. I think that there will always be naysayers. There will always be critics, no matter what I'm talking about, no matter what any of us are talking about. But I think as a whole, I think that one of the things that attract people to what I do is that message. And I know for me that everything that I have, everything that I've been allowed to do is because of His grace and His mercy in my life, ultimately. And I don't claim sainthood by any means, you know what I'm saying? I still got some stuff to work out, He's not finished with me yet, But I recognize His grace and His mercy in my life, and I think that people identify with that, especially in this day and age that we're living in, with all the things that are going on in the world. People need something. They need hope. And the things that are going to cure our personal lives, our communities, and humanity as a whole, those things are found within, on the inside journey. And I found that my personal experience has been is that inside journey is not possible and not fruitful without a relationship with God. Good, bad, or indifferent. On some days the relationship is better than others. But without that relationship, I don't have anything. And it's a foundation upon which I build my entire life on. And my music and what I've been allowed to do, were it not for Him and me making an effort to carry this message, you and I wouldn't even be having this conversation. So that's what it's about,